Welcome back, guys, to another blog, a video blog, I guess I should say. This morning is my recap of day 2. I recorded a video on day 2. I just looked back on it. The audio is terrible. And so just to go over now what happened is I had my GoPro. I'm probably going to explain this in another video, so I'll probably just cut it out from there. Use this as my content for today. I got a GoPro. My father bought it for me for like a birthday present, so I thought it was going to be like the best camera. It is a good quality camera for action, for stunts, for hiking, for, you know, obviously for surfing, right? And so it has a skeleton case, or it's not the skeleton case, sorry, it's the waterproof housing for it. It's airtight, so water doesn't get in there. I, being the dumbass that I am, forgot it on I didn't realize, I didn't think about the fact that the case was on there. And so all my vlogs for like the first week, no audio. It's like me just doing things. In this case, I had a cold, so I was sick. So I thought I was gonna sleep in. Was laying in bed about like 5 to 6 o'clock, and like I was tossing and turning, feeling super guilty. And I was like, man, I should have just went. So I had this GoPro case on it. And the sound was terrible. I just watched it and I felt guilty, and so I got up and I went for a walk and I brought my GoPro with my little handy dandy selfie stick. So I'm gonna overview it. I'm just basically explaining that. The first week I'm gonna have to probably remake videos, and so my recap was like I was sick. I didn't go to the gym. I went for a brisk walk. I was gonna talk about fat loss. It's not really a main focus, because if it was a main focus, it'd be 100% diet, 100% cardio. That's not really my huge goal. I do want to lose weight. That's important to me. But it's more important to me to lift heavy weight. And it will always be more important to me as to what I can do. How I look is not important, and I hope it's not that important for some people, but it is for some people, and that's just how it goes, and that's fine. I want to go for being fit. I want to go for being healthy, but more importantly, I want to be able to do splits, to do sprints, to run long distances, to be able to do whatever I need to do, to play with my kid all day long, go to the gym in the morning, do things, maybe go to martial arts at night, bring my kid to martial arts at night, and have that energy. And be able to do those things, right? That's what the most important thing is to me. Anyways, back to weight loss. There's 2 different types of cardio. One is high intensity interval training, and one is low intensity interval training. And one of the most important things that you can do is, if you are overweight significantly, or even just overweight and just haven't worked out or done anything in a long time, get up first thing in the morning before having any water. Get up and go for a walk. And it has to be a brisk walk where you're not jogging, but you're walking fast enough that you're breathing hard, breathing heavy, but you can still maintain a conversation with someone if someone was there. If you have somebody that could go with you, that's the best. Walk with them, have a conversation, but both be out of breath, or the most out of shape one is going to be out of breath, and the other one is just going to have to wait for them to catch up, whatever, but whatever works for you. And do that. Do that for about 20 minutes to start. Do that 3 times a week, and try and push it up from there, and try to be going for about an hour walk. It'd be good every day. It would be great every day, but I say every second day, because then over time you're going to want to eventually do high intensity interval training on the other days, which are sprints, heavy bakes, skipping rope, doesn't matter, jumping jacks, running on the spot. Whatever it is, as long as you're doing it full 100%, 120%. You need to be going and going like you can't go any harder, and you need to start to push up that time period that you can do that. And what you do to start would be 30 seconds or 60 seconds. A full bore, 100% intensity, and then rest for that same amount of time. So 60 seconds rest. 60 seconds, 60 seconds rest. And then slowly push yourself from your sets up to 10 sets, right? And if you want, you can do more, right? See how you feel, see what you're capable of. Push it to the limit, right? See, and if you fail, you fail. And then there's the low intensity, the walks. And so that is what I advise, especially for starters, for cardio. And implement it after or before, like for the low intensity. Do this in the morning, and then high intensity, I would do that after a workout. or just do those and don't even worry about weights, and then do weights at night. Like just one thing I would highly recommend for anybody, especially if they want to do like heavy weights, is the Strong Lifts 5x5. I bought it a long time ago, and I've used it in my training programs since then. This was years ago, and it's great. And start with the bar. So if you're very, very new, start with the bar. If not, maybe you start with one plate and work for, but really, really easy. You're not exerting any effort for the first month. And I know it's hard to get over, but you really need to focus on your technique for the first little bit and get it into your, because you have this thing called like mechanical memory in your muscles. So the more that you do a motion, the more that your muscles in your body remembers that. So it's really important to get your technique down and practice a routine. It's just like, for me, kicking and punching, it's just like engraved in my body. That's why it's so dangerous to fight a fighter on the street, especially if they want to hurt you. The point is that it's muscular memory, it's mechanical memory, and it's important to make sure that you're doing the right thing, because if you get used to doing the wrong techniques, really, really important to record yourself, guys. Set up a camera somewhere, wherever you got a barbell or at the gym or whatever, get a friend, and record yourself doing some sets for the first couple weeks, and watch some how-to videos. Maybe I'll make one down the road, and just look to see what the differences are. Make sure that your knees aren't buckling for squats. Make sure that you're not putting your knees over your toes for squats. Little things like that are really important, because if you start to get used to it, then you're going to be doing bad form for the rest of it, and then starting to do heavy weights, and you'll hurt yourself. So that's just my one tip for that. Thanks for checking me out. Thanks for coming by. This is my third video now I'm going to upload tonight. Editing is a little bit time consuming. I'm just kind of getting used to it now, but now I'm starting to get used to the program. It's a free program. Once I get used to it, I'll probably upgrade to a paid program. I'm just using Windows Movie Maker. It's good for if you're just starting, so, though, what do I know? Brand new here, right? So, but anyways, the beginning and of the transformation. Unfortunately, this is day 3, so I'm not like, I mean, it's not like I've lost 20 pounds, but I have lost 10 pounds since the video yesterday that you've seen. So, you know what I mean? So my weight might be jumping back and forth here, and I might be looking a little bit fatter, might be looking a little bit not as fit or whatever as we start to go forward this next month. But then eventually I'll catch up with these videos, and then it'll be daily vlogs. And I'm gonna from now on, I'm gonna start doing different scenes, different places, go for hikes, do my vlogs there, talk about stuff, get my mic for this Leica, and set that up. And because it's got a wind thing, and one thing I noticed is the wind when I'm outside and in the car, things like that, and the heater's going. Like obviously, if you probably noticed yesterday, you hear this in the background. That was the heater going. Me being a dummy, I just left it on, was talking, right? And I should have turned the car off for starters. So yeah, bad for the environment, I know. I didn't think about it. I was lost in conversation. My bad. And anyways, so I'll catch you guys later. Hit the like button if you like it. Hit the dislike if you don't like it. Whatever. You decide. But hit one way or another, subscribe. And see you guys tomorrow.